Hey everyone, welcome to day 18 of the JavaScript 30-day challenge. Today we are learning how to use setTimeout and setInterval, two powerful tools to control time-based behavior in your websites and applications. We will use them to show delayed messages, repeat actions like timers, create clocks and animations. So let's start with a basic setup and build from there. So here I have created some HTML. So I have added three buttons. One is show message after 3 seconds, another is start counter, the third one is stop counter, and in the end I have p tag with the id output and script.js is linked. So now let's go to script.js. Now first we'll learn about setTimeout function. So it runs once after a delay. So use case is show a message 3 seconds after click a button. So as we saw here, we have created this button and we will use this. So I will take that button const timeout button equals to document dot get elements by id, and this is the id. And we also have this output const output equals to document dot get elements by id output. Now for this timeout button we will add an add event listener click. So timeout button dot add event listener, and we will add click, then arrow function, and inside this we will say output dot text content, output1 dot text content equals to, we'll say waiting. So after this we will add setTimeout function, and in this we'll add message shown after 3 seconds. So we'll add output 1 dot text content equals to output shown after 3 seconds, and here where timeout is there we need to specify the seconds. So this is in milliseconds. So let's see the output. Let's go to HTML, right click, open with live server. Here as you can see we have these three buttons: show message after 3 seconds, start counter and stop counter. So now let me click on this show message after 3 seconds. So it says waiting. So after 3 seconds, output shown after 3 seconds. So it runs the callback once after the delay in milliseconds. Now let's see the set interval, which runs repeatedly every x milliseconds. So use case is to start a counter that increases every second. So I will take this button's value now, that is interval button const interval btn equals to document dot get element by id interval button. Then also we have that stop button stop counter btn is equal to document dot get element by id, and the id is stop interval btn. Now we'll take one variable let count equals to 0, and also take one variable let intervalid. Now for this interval button we will add the click event. So interval button dot add event listener. So listener will be the click arrow function. Then inside this we will set the output dot text content counter started. So we'll just copy this counter started. So this will be the initial message, and we will initialize count to 0 here. So we'll have to take this output and we'll paste it here. Alright, now we'll take int valid equals to set interval and arrow function. Inside this arrow function we'll say increment the value count plus plus. We'll add that value text content equals to count dollar, and here we will say for every second do this increment. So now let's see on the browser what it does. So here we have that start counter button. So let me click on the start counter. So it says counter started. And as you can see, every second it starts counting 6, 7 and it goes on every. So we have added this stop counter to stop this counting. Now we'll head back to this. We will use the clear interval to stop the interval. So we have this stop interval. We will add the event listener click stop counter button dot add event listener. Listener is click comma arrow function. Then we'll say clear interval of intervalid. Then we'll say output 1 dot text content equals to counter stopped. We will append this to the counter stop. Now let's see an output. So I will click on the start counter. So now the counter is started. Now I will click on the stop counter. As you can see, the count has been stopped, but we did not got the text content. We'll see one more time. Start counter, stop counter, counter stopped. So we got this counter stopped. We will do a live clock with set interval. So this will be the bonus content for this tutorial. So I will take this set interval arrow function, and inside this I will take one variable const now equals to and create new date object. So it will give the current time. So we have this document dot title and I will assign that to now dollar now dot to local time string. This update this every second. We have this title. As you can see, we have this set timeout and set interval. So this will be replaced with this current time. So let's see on the browser. As you can see, the time is showing on this browser type 10:29, 10:30. So this is the current time which I am recording. So let's see the summary of what we learned today. So we learned set timeout. It runs only after X milliseconds and cannot be stopped. And we learned about set interval, repeats every X milliseconds, and we can stop using clear interval. And I have a challenge for viewers. Start a countdown from 5. After 5 seconds, show time's up. Great work. You now know how to run code after delay with set timeout, run code repeatedly, set interval, stop repeating code with clear interval. So if you like this video, subscribe for more daily JavaScript lessons. See you in the next one. Till then, happy coding.